Alright, welcome back to Star Technology. Oh, one sec. Ah, okay. So, oh, what's happening here? Huh? What? What is that? Oh, I see. Void upgrade. So infused. Let's make some of the void upgrades here. We are having the problem that they can't be sent back because I think the maximum amount of packages are reached on that conveyor, chain conveyor. So let's do it like that. And we have, it was Galena, right? Probably we will need that for Stibnite as well. And that was it already. Yeah, this has to now process. Okay. Let's see how long that takes now to clear itself out. If it is even possible. It's purified, so why are you not... You're not going through because the dust here is... Wait, why is the... Oh. No. That was not the case. Yeah, I've updated the filter. Interesting. I thought they can go through even if they have... even if that space here is blocked. The Spheroid has an upgrade. Nickel doesn't have it, but for now it's fine. Okay, good, but it doesn't seem like... Okay, you are empty, but packages are not going anywhere. You have red alloy. Oh no. Okay. Hmm. Can I get more of these in my inventory? No. Wait, use this. Oh no, I can, okay. Then How can we get this done quicker? Let's get a barrel. Put these in here. And then pipe. This should work. Then here we will now use same way. Oh, we will have so much red alloy here. Star was going again. Where is it supposed to go? Okay, they're making so much red alloy cable. Oh no. 89. Wait, do we still have redstone? Oh, it was 2000 before. A lot of them are stacked at one place. This one here, this blob. Okay. There we go, finally. I also had an overflow of the ore from the blackstone, since the processing was not fast enough, which we will fix maybe today. Okay, what is the actual goal for today? So probably. Hey, it's Martina. Doing great. We're gonna continue with the Star Technology run. Are you also playing Star Technology? It's away. Okay. No, I don't play anymore. Okay, what is this one now? Why are you going around here all the time? Again, we have the red alloy wire thingy. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is really bugged. Why does the U? Oh, that thing is completely full. What is happening here? I think. What the? Oh my. That's bad. That's bad. Oh no. What are you doing? Star Technology is basically GregTech, Skyblock, and has also the Create mod added. Okay, can we turn this back into... this is... I mean, we can make liquid red alloy, which will be used for making the vacuum tubes. The problem here, though, is not this, but the problem is we don't have the rubber not automated yet, which is not possible because I haven't set this up yet correctly. We have to take out this, put another filter in, then we say this, right? Oh, damn it. And let's see. Oh, wait, I completely forgot to put the... And, of course I need to put this here. Actually, first, we will have a few of the slime balls cooked. That will give us some of the sticky resin to get the rubber production going again. Is that working or what? There we go, that's the sticky resin. After this you can do that again. Okay. The sticky resin should now be used already. Yeah, I can hear it. The thing is though, we might have Too much glue. Anyway. Okay, let's wait for this to be done. So I wanted to set up the flute crafting. So we have some dedicated areas for oxygen and stuff. The thing is, we also need to set up the iron 3 chloride. We need to set up some hydrochloric acid supply, sulfuric acid supply, chlorine supply. We also have ethanol, actually, already over the at the diesel production. So liquids. Where should we put that? I'm thinking this area here to this direction here is gonna be more ore processing. Maybe we should actually put the fluids underneath. Nah. Maybe we go this way. Before that, we need to... Okay. Then we're gonna take the filter out. Or the slime ball. Put the filter back in. Or do I have it in this... I mean, that should work actually. Yeah. So let's get these some chains and the chain. Ah, right. Casings. I need to also automate casings. We can also do that today. This EBF is going to be removed. Two, three. So maybe I will set up some. For now, like I think these 3 crafters are gonna be enough, so we can set up some casing automation here. Or what we're gonna do is put some ore factories, electric ore factories over there. Then this area is gonna be removed and actually gonna be replaced by casing production or something. Let's see. Because that is not gonna work out here. I should have planned for more washing. Hey, ever crafting. Now we're gonna build the fluid storage setup. Fluids and gases. Ah. Okay, one sec. Turn this off because we don't really need ores anything right now. That should be enough to build the platform for the tanks. Here. This side is fine, we don't need that yet. Again, we actually need the chain conveyor. Let's put that over here. Okay. I set up some oil probe since I need to do epoxy soon. You did so you're just doing the tree farm into the pyrolyze oven then? Or was there any other way still? So let's get some tanks. Also, did we set up everything for the fluid stuff? Yeah. Okay, but we don't have tanks actually. Wait a minute. Actually maybe super tanks would be better, since they have voiding. Right, I need to make hermetic casing, and that's polyethylene ingots pipe. Okay, we're gonna work with normal tanks for now. Factory gauge. Here. This fluid tank. Crafted like so, in the crafter. And we want 9 in the system. Okay. We can start over here with oxygen, maybe. Should be the first thing. Also on the other side, let's have some electrolyzer. Let's move the electrolyzer over. And then set this up properly so we always have oxygen in here. Oxygen, maybe we should do a tank like that. 64 buckets. No. Actually, no. We're not gonna do it like this. We're gonna do it like this because we will just replace it anyway later on with a super tank. Let's see if everything works how I'm planning to do it. Bottler, packager, package frogboat, stock link. You go here. Link this thing up to the network. Then we do oxygen. Just like that. I'm doing light hydrocracking for light fuel and naphtha and severe hydrocracking for heavy fuel. To get more, what is it, propene or something? For epoxy? Probably. Epoxy, what is that here in it's phenol A, right? And then that's phenol, right? And then epiclohydrin is the propene. And I think propene was, at least in GTNH, I think it uses a lot of propene. Yeah, I'm only looking for propene and butadiene for now. Yeah, don't read anything else. So, this one here. You need to move. We need to build a... actually we don't need a 4 amp version. 1 amp we would be fine. We just have one electrolyzer right now. No, we maybe have some fluid extractors also on there. Okay, wait. Let's make a 4 amp. There we go. The wrench is gone. Get more wire of this. Okay. Then we need one of this actually only and a connector or 2. So then over here, let's get some cobblestone. But over here we will have now another here. There we go. Infused. And we are going to build the electrolyzer on there. You can go here. So this one has 2 outputs now. We have item output, liquid output, and on top is the input. That means, or actually the input can be just none of it. But I'm not sure how the bottler is handling the fluid output exactly, because the item output cannot be sent back directly from the machine, since the packager is not a storage, and I think the bottler is also not a storage. So let's try to do this. And first we get some magnetite. Magnetite. Does I get a backlog of octane in case I want to do... Ah, right. Doing the big combustion generator thingy. Wait, how much magnetite for? 7. Yeah, I know this works, but this might be not working. Oh, no, it does. Okay. Problems only. Sending it back to where? Sending it back to where? Ah. Oh. Hmm. This one can be just sent back to normal storage. This one should be sent to oxygen, but we are not just making oxygen in here. We're just gonna make chlorine. Nah. It would be easier with the super tank. We can just define... we can just set the super tank to the specific fluids and then from there send them back. How... What other tanks do we have? Small buffer to store items and fluids. If this can be filtered. Hmm. Wait, what's that? Steel multi-block tank? The multi-block introduction? No, I don't want that. Ah. Okay. But this is too big. That would be too big. Yes, I have a wooden version for that. Treated wood planks and a bronze version. But I want the super tank. Oh, can we quickly do some polyethylene? What is that again? I mean, we just need ethylene, right? Maybe we can do quickly some polyethylene. Ethylene from the distillery. We have... Huh? Can I not use the ethanol? is sulfuric acid. I have directed. Okay. Which is... Right, we need the sulfur trioxide. Sulfur dioxide. Like so. Do you have an MB chem reactor? No. Do we need an MB... we need an MB chem reactor. Ah, damn it. Okay, is there no other way to get it from ethanol? I thought I could distill that. Nope. Can we rush MV? Just for this. I mean, we could. But we need the MV circuit. We have gallium though. Just need to make a diode. And we also need iron trichloride, and that's the whole reason why I'm setting this up here correctly. Huh. Okay, what are we gonna do? Why not just use persulfate? Then I have to waste chlorine, right? Sodium bis. Or is that easier here? In would I get salt water? Ah, okay. Yeah, and I have to also waste the... Oh, you haven't made a large barrel for seawater. Ah, yes, okay, so seawater. And this then... Ah. There we go, there's the salt water. Into the electrolyzer. I see. And the sodium hydroxide react with the sulfuric acid, right? Sodium bisulfite, and that electrolyze again. Yeah, we will do that. Once I have this here running, because we want to store all these fluids somewhere and then also request them using fluid crafting, the great logistics fluid crafting add-on. Okay, what we could do is have somewhere in incoming. Right. Okay, now I know what we're gonna do. Tank. We will have this incoming here. That's a bottler. Also, yeah, one goes here, one goes here. Actually, you don't need any. So, this one. This one is called... That's too far away, damn it. You just go next to here. you're gonna be called fluid storage. Alright, and what we're gonna do here, you don't need a name, but you need a redstone signal, a sign. What is this here? What the heck are these boards today? Insane. You pretty much want the large bell to run 24/7 and the electrolyzer is too slow to keep up. Okay. Okay, so wait, you're making, okay, 1 bucket every 4 seconds, and the centrifuge can keep up, right? No, the electrolyzer can't keep up. Ah no, wait, 1 bucket. Yeah, 1. Okay, no, we need, what is that? 3 of these centrifuges? Plus basically 3 electrolyzers for 1 barrel. No, wait. Here. Oh. Wait a minute. 36 seconds. What? It's just 2 centrifuges. Yeah, but then we just have the salt water. Salt water also need to electrolyze then into chlorine and hydrogen. Centrifuge the salt water. But then the chlorine is gone. Oh wait, we can okay, that's faster. And the sodium we can also react with water to get hydrogen. You can use salt to make bisulfite. And hydrochloric acid. I see. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, okay, then we just need the salt. Nice. Nice, nice. Fluid storage. So, let's see. Fluid storage. You should now send the oxygen over here. There we go. That is perfect. Then we now are gonna take some pipes. The Greg pipes here. Hammer I have. But my wrench is gone. Let's make a steel version. That should be durable enough. We need some filters, not these ones. We need the Greg ones. Pipe I have. We need the conveyor. Not conveyor, we actually need pumps. And these are a bit more difficult to make. That is fine. Just to make a bunch of these. Ah, bronze pipes. Okay, we have 2 now. Oh, can they even? Oh no, we don't need to install them there. We do this, and then this. So, 1 pump goes here. Here we have the import, right? Ah, that's an item. Ah, damn it. An item filter. What we need is the fluid filter, which needs a laserite. Okay, we need to cut a lapis block. Okay. Wait, what if? Okay, one thing I wanna know. What if I just... Because it says it can be used as a cover. So, whitelist the oxygen. Right, and then we put the pump over here that now tries to pump out everything, and we should have the oxygen going here eventually. No, we don't. Not good. But you are whitelisted. Extract? Ah, okay, this way. Okay, but that seems to work. Let's try the same thing with, for example... Alright, now we need to... Okay, now we need to set up the... We can do that behind here. We can set up the salt water stuff behind here. 1 large barrel again. What was that again? We need to treat it. Large barrel. 20 seconds in the normal barrel. I mean, we can quickly use the normal barrel. We have some leftovers. And then we will use a large barrel later on. We have actually 2 here, so we can also use both. And we need some sand, right? Yeah. And the aqueous accumulator from over here can now be moved. Ah, bucket. Hmm. Okay, here we have the brick machines that are going to process that stuff. We first need a centrifuge and then another. So yeah, 2 centrifuges. And then we also have some ores, which for now we're gonna put in a drawer with a void upgrade. Also need to make 2 drawers here. Centrifuge. Alright, I need to make again 2 of you. 1, 2, heavy. 1, 2, easy. Then okay, we need the output of the second how are we gonna so the the first one we will have a drawer here and a drawer here. What is that again? Infused. And some pipe. Not this one, but the... No, actually, this one. Actually, you can go like that. It's the one that is processing the seawater. And the saltwater one... No, wait. Ah, that's a wire. Wire. We need another drawer. For the salt as well. And another tank. For the... No, wait, we don't need another tank. The water, we're just gonna delete. So you go here. And then you go here. This. This one goes out here. We're gonna put a trash can here. And flute goes here. Item goes here, but anyway, it's gonna be pulled by the pipes. So no, then actually not gonna use pipes here because DPS and we don't need it. We can use these. Okay, and then we will lock these drawers later once they have some items. And here we're gonna put the accumulator. We got the... Ah, no. Wait. We got the barrels. Wait. Do we have a plunger? What? I don't have a file? Rubber sheets? I don't have rubber sheets? Why? Okay. We first need to put the barrels here. That should be like that. We can also extend that with more than. Have the fluid auto output. Leaves. Okay, what is that mode? That is transformation. Okay, right. Here we can just use normal Greg pipes. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's working. These are out. We have these two different... Okay, yeah, everything's working. Lock it. Then we need a trash can. This one is for the water. And we need 3 void upgrades. 1, 2, 3. For all of these drawers. And what we also need is mega drawers. Let's take all of them. 1, 2, 3. What is this? Crushed rock salt. Rock salt or saltpeter. Peter or this one is salt. Okay. Stock links. Good. Next step. We need to craft sulfuric acid. Let's head over here. And how are we gonna set this up? Okay, we need definitely two different ones. We need one with circuit 1 and a no circuit, and a circuit, circuit 2, circuit 1 and no circuit. No circuit we can do in circuit 1 as well. Let's make two chemical reactors. Two. Basic, not chemical bath. Chemical reactor. And for that we need some 10 rotors. Somewhere I have it. Here. Can't craft it. Is the glass missing again? Yep. Quadscent. Ah. With the oxygen now available in the system, we can also set up... Oh, this was full. Almost. We can also set up the arc furnace. Good. Enough for now. 1, 2. I put boilers. Anyway. Okay, so I think it is easier to separate the machines by reactor only using... Oh, no. No, we have item and fluid input. And later for the... okay, we have liquid polyethylene. I have this already set up. Right, ethylene was the MV one. But then we also have the recipe with salt into the... Here, sodium sulfate, which also has the... No, that's electrolyzing. Okay. This one is circuit 1. Let's take care of the circuit 1 first. Problem is... incoming recipe has to be repacked. Okay, wait, no, we're gonna build a new area for that. Because I also need to do the... I also need to remove the assembler setup. That is not gonna work. Once we have more things to craft, you're gonna overflow. And I think that is happening with the Chemi character probably sooner. So we should build that correctly already from the beginning. Nice. Okay, let's start over here. Oh no, closer to here. We will have an incoming barrel of jars and packages. No, that's too close. Let's do it here. Ah. This one will be Chem Circuit 1. For now, actually, wait a minute. No. You need to be higher up. Because I'm gonna set this up in a way that we can do a round robin repackaging. We're gonna repackage. Wait. Yeah, repackager goes behind that. Or... no, we're gonna do it even higher. And we're gonna do the same setup as with the crafter, with a chute. On the back, we're gonna have another packager. This one is gonna be a repackager with a redstone signal and a chute. On here, we have now the conveyor going. Let's say until here. Belt, mechanical belt, here. And tunnel. We will have the first tunnel over here. More... wait, no. This and that. This is not going to be round robin. We're going to focus at our nearest. I think that should go here. And then over here we will have, actually that we don't need to make this that long. We need another barrel. A packager. No, not here. Another packager, which is then gonna unpack the contents to this barrel. And a funnel. Okay, now we have jars and packages in here. Now we need the reactor over here. No. More like here. And can I? Okay, that's... I want to test something. Let's make a recipe that's gonna arrive here. Stocklink. Factory gauge and factory fluid gauge. Wait. Let's take a few of these, a few of these. Okay, let's set up some test recipe over here. And what we're gonna make is the sulfur dioxide, because we have oxygen in the system and we have sulfur in the system. So, yep, that, this. Oh, this is still bugged. Somehow I cannot place these in the same block as a normal gauge, I think. Okay. Let's see. We have sulfur here. And we have oxygen here. Alright, here I need to use the bucket of oxygen. Huh? Don't tell me, I need to actually... I forgot already how this mod really worked. That would be very annoying. Don't have oxygen here anymore, no. Right, I think that was also a problem back then. Interesting. Okay, we have 4 buckets in the system, that is correct. And if I... Yeah, nice. Anyway, let's have this one in the storage. We will see this going up, right? Yeah, good. What we want to make here is sulfur dioxide, which I can't make because I don't have it. Ah, was really not possible, right? Yeah. Okay, I have to check that in the code. I think the mod is open source, so I will probably just edit myself then. First of all, let's get some power here. Huh? Why do we not have more of the ingots? We have the dust. But you're not making the ingots because of what? Okay, we have 6 dust. Ah, maybe. Okay, maybe I set up the dust incorrectly. Where is it even? It's here. Ah, I see. Yeah, okay. That cannot work. What we also need is 2 oxygen buckets. Okay, these 2 buckets here. Turn the... Oh no, actually just do not auto output this. I think it gives 4. Yep. Circuit 2. So far. Okay. Power from over here. That was close. Where's my wire cutter again? Okay. That goes here. Now, this plus this. We have... Ah. Yeah, this also needs to change. What the heck? And... or can I just type it? No? Oh no, that's the amount that you wanna keep. You just set this to 100. And let's give it 10 minutes. And also where? We're gonna do that at the cam circuit 1. It's gonna be circuit 2 for now, but circuit 1. And now it's trying to craft it. Okay. This is in here now. Repack it. The jars cannot... Okay. Stop. Stop it. So the jars cannot go through the repackager. Interesting. I think that was possible before. Alright, of course you cannot do that actually because... can I do... Okay, let's try... What did I do then last time? Battery buffer. This one here. Let's try if you can fix that by making this block. If we have this basic buffer in here. No, because you're not a bottler. But if we have a bottler next to here and pull out the jars, you cannot... Right, you can, of course you cannot do that. No, huh? How did I do that last time? Wait, I made a mistake. We don't even need to unpack them, of course. Yeah, the mistake is the unpacking is unnecessary. Let's remove that. We don't need to do this. Okay, take this out. Put the barrel here directly. No. Come on, come on. Good one. Okay, now we should have... Now it should be possible to... Oh. Jar number 1, jar number 2. Yep. And there we have the combined thingy. This one now goes in here. It's gonna be unpacked. We can do that like this. Then we have this here, and then we just need to do that. Like so. And hopefully why is the surfer not... Are you only trying to do... Okay, what if we separate these both? Maybe... Huh? What? Now it was working. Okay, what? That. Let's set up the create power connection, and we can actually use the motors for that to make things easier. Maximum speed is 128 RPMs, that is fine. Connector. Cable. Wire. Okay. But you of course need to turn other way around. And then we have a gearbox. Okay, let's try this again. Let's request one of these. Surfers incoming. Repackage that thing. Send it over here. What? Put that in here. Wait, why does it work here? Or do you need a andesite funnel? Damn it. Request that again once we have the oxygen. Bit more oxygen. Okay, try it again. What? Why are you not going in there? Okay, but anyway, if I do this... Is that working now? Again, it's not working. Alright, because I deleted the... Okay. Anyway, this should work, like... Yeah. Get a bit more oxygen. Okay, but why does this one not work? That doesn't make any sense. That should definitely work. And unpack that thing. Can't you use a saw to open the package? I probably can, but that's what the packager is for. Like, we have it here too. We have a funnel. The repackaged package goes into the packager, which then puts that thing in the crafter. What we do not have in this one are jars. Okay, but let's see with a saw. Yeah, it doesn't seem to like the... Yeah, maybe that's the issue here. Somewhere I have... Oh. Ah, there. Okay. But that's annoying. But we don't need this one anymore. No. Okay. And is that enough? Like, this way. Let's see. Let's see if that's gonna work. Oh. It works. But we need to turn around the rotation. But it should work. I think it is possible to have this one then drop the item into the funnel. Yeah, we just need one gearbox here. Reset that thing. Retry. Repackage. And there we are. Yes. Okay, yep, that's working. The saw is working. Wait. Oh. Okay, but this is not working yet. Okay, we cannot use these pipes. What we have to do then is get these GregTech item filters and a conveyor. And we don't have item pipes. Thin item pipe. Okay, let's see if we can configure these in a way. Where we have one side if I put a jar in here. And if I put a jar on the blacklist here. Let's see if that's already gonna work. Okay, reset. We have something was okay. No, it doesn't work. Then what if? Okay, so since we have this as a blacklist, this as a whitelist, we cannot make this like wait a minute, I have an idea. No, we don't even need all of this. We don't even need all of this. Wait a minute. That is not necessary. Remove this, that, this, and the funnel. What we just need is to have the item. Okay. Have the item just continue along the conveyor here. We don't need this. No. That's annoying. Another gearbox. Okay, and then we will have this one. One more one more step over here. Circuit 2. The bottler. Then we need a funnel. Actually, we need 2 of them. Just do this and this. And actually the... Oh no, here we need... No, we actually need... Not this one, we need the bigger ones. Need the bronze versions. Bigger stack sizes. Okay, and these should actually now pull in all the items that are incoming on the belt. For example, let's repackage that again. Ah, that's not gonna work. Okay, try it again. So the funnel should grab the item automatically if it can input. We have a problem, that's not fast enough. It does only one at a time. No. That is annoying. What else? Seems like I have to work with... Can I? Okay, let's take this filter, for example. The items match regardless of their attributes. What if we put a copper jar in here in the deny list? Put it here. Can we at least prevent the input, first of all? Seems like we can, right? So... what if we make this slower? Is that maybe helping? No. You wait until... okay, but it's fine, because now we can make another filter. And then we're gonna put jars here. Because you are not treated as an inventory, we need to put one here. Then, yeah, we actually need to put that on top maybe. Do something like this. So if the jar's in here, it goes in there. Then now we can also increase the speed again. Because the problem was not the speed. Try it again. Hopefully the item, the jars immediately go all in the barrel here, and then... Yeah, okay, now it works. Pretty expensive setup. Or just that. Let's see, maybe we can come up with something else in the future. For now, we will just work with that. Also, the power is gonna be from underneath here. Okay, but that is now circuit 2. We need the same setup for circuit 1. So actually, first of all, let's change it to circuit 2. This can stay circuit 1. And that. Maybe can we make this one shorter? Can you directly output from here? We don't really need this one anyway, right? Wait, no, we don't need this. We don't need this. We can just have the saw. We can just have the saw over here. Oh no, we need to split that anyway. That was fine. This goes here. Then we have another one that rotates the output. Let's see, does that work? If we, for example, put some log on there. It should be cut into planks. We don't even have logs. What? What are these gonna do on... I think I have to set that up specifically. Let's see if we can get this if this one is gonna be cut. Yeah, okay, no, it's working. And somewhere it is in here now, okay. Flowering oak look, I see. That means we can now move the entire setup over here. Closer. So we will have this barrel goes here. There goes the first one with the allow list copper jar. And then we will have the item pipe like that. Cable goes here. Oh. Give me character. Good. No, not this way. Bottler goes on top. Circuit 1. Alright. But that's just the input actually. First, next, I mean, we have to also take care of the output, which can be both liquid and solid. So, the one thing we need to send to the main storage, the other to the fluid storage. That means let's do this here and the item on the front. And we will have a tank. And we will have another barrel. Barrel can go here. Tank can go here. Right, but the other ones, I have to see how I will set that up. Anyway. Map. That's this one. And for the fluid we have the, not the large ones. Bronze pipe. Normal. It's completely fine. That goes here. Here we have another packager. And we have 2 more robots. Why we don't make more? Do we? What's the problem? What is your problem here? Is this bugged again? Okay, we're gonna fix that today as well. This rockboard is... well, we don't need to name it actually. Okay, and need 2 signs. This is fluid storage, and this is just storage. And redstone signal. Yeah, that's a chemical reactor for circuit 1. Now we're gonna make one for circuit 2. What else is actually on circuit 2? Can I... Chemical reactor circuit 2 we have... Acetic acid. I think this one was also important. The chlorobenzene. That is definitely, I think, used. Vinyl chloride is also fun too. Okay. Then, yeah, we need some biphenylate sulfide. Okay. Yeah, circuit 2 is definitely necessary. First thing you need to do though is fix the crafter here. This is not gonna work out. Even I disable the second repackager, the bug is gonna happen again. So, what we gonna do? Do we have something like a detector? From create. My plan is basically if nothing is being crafted here, like if nothing is happening here for, let's say, 4 minutes, I will dump all the storage back into here. I will basically connect the item vault with a chute to unpack all the items, or basically send the packages maybe here or something. So how can we do that? Something like smart observer. What do we observe? A smart observer can be used to detect a variety of events. It can detect items or fluid inside of generic containers. Okay, that's good. The filter slot can be used to look for specific containers only. The automation block itself matches the filter. Additionally, smart observers can monitor belts, chute, and pipes. That's an item. That is perfect. We need exactly this. We need exactly this. But then we also need... we have actually Project Red in here. What we need now is basically a timer. This timer is running as soon as you don't have... you don't get redstone signal. Every time you get a redstone signal, the timer should reset. Let's first build the smart observer here. Okay, and then timer. Right. Wait, let's get a normal furnace here quickly. Do we have some... Yeah, we have some smooth stone here. And... Okay, what we need here? We need... this. And, cathode. Node. Okay, not that difficult then. I think Create has the wireless transmitter. No, but actually we don't really need that. We have the Project Red cable. Not red insulated wire, just a normal. Okay, if we set this here and should see that no... Okay, that's a good test now. We got a craft done. That would have now reset the timer. And reset the timer. And again. That's the idea at least. 3. Then 2 of this. Some redstone torches. 1 of this, 1 of that. Here we go, that's the timer. Okay. Let's say we have 2 minutes. Timer is running right now. That means once you are you tick through here, we need to toggle the output. Like it's basically... Wait, so what's gonna happen? You're just gonna toggle this, right? So once we toggle this, we can activate a smart shoot. Alright, smart shoot can be also controlled by a redstone signal. Items in the first one specify what to extract. We don't need that. We just only want to activate that on a redstone signal. I will prevent. Okay, then that's easy. We just need a NOT gate. NOT gate. Okay, we need... And actually, where are we gonna do this? I think it has to be underneath. Let's say we have the NOT gate here. Redstone signal here. Shoot is here. Nothing's happening. Then we will take a barrel and drop everything in here. So, this one. Over here. Here goes the timer. Change that to, let's do a minute for now. So nothing is happening right now. That's why you don't get reset. I might need to put a repeater here. Maybe the short trigger is not enough to dump out all packages. Here we go. Nothing. Okay. That's way too short. Let's see if that's actually working. So we're gonna take a lever. And yeah, okay, no, it's actually working. But it takes a few seconds. So, repeater. Okay. And I don't know, what's the thing here? Not this way then. Huh? Okay, and after this is bugged. Okay. Is this the maximum? Oh, that's bad. Oh, no. Wait, let's listen to 10 seconds. How long is that now? It's like 2 seconds now. So, and this one is what? Okay, 4. Okay, so it's doubled. Yeah, that makes sense. Then we're gonna do one more. Then we should have now 8 seconds. Yeah, good. And we're gonna set this to 30 minutes. If nothing is happening in here for 3 minutes, and there's still stuff inside here, that's a problem. And we need more of these item pipes to get the packages now back into the storage. Okay, the timer's running. Oh no, you're not making any crafts here. We will just directly put that back into here. Good, and then these items should now be transported back slowly. Yeah. Oh, something's crafted. We should see this timer being reset. Yep, timer's reset. We will not empty the storage. Good. Timer should reset. No? Yeah, now. Okay, good. No, I think it's working. I think that should be working. Let's dump everything back into here. No, actually you don't, because we now need to continue working on this. Okay, we got the circuit 1 done. Circuit 2 is next. Then should I... No, we're gonna build the same setup again. Yeah. So we need 2 barrels. Oh, wait, here. Also, let's make more oxygen. We need packager. No, we actually just need 1. Yeah, we just need 1 repackager. So let's start with 3. Start over here. To the barrel. Repackager. And motor. We need another oh, another basic motor. Make the dirt. Ah, damn it. Magnetite block motor. Shaft. Tunnel. And a saw. Make a saw. Nice. Nope, not this way. You just need 3 gearboxes, right? On 2. 2. Oh no. Don't tell me we don't have andesite. No, we... Ah. Striped. Andesite. Oh. Oh no. We don't have andesite. Damn it. Okay, let's use this method here for a second to make some quick andesite ingots. But we will have to take care of that soon. Here goes the other belt. Another barrel over here. Then we have the filters, not these. These. And we have the jar. One's in the allow list. Here, the deny list. Funnels. Allow list copper jar. Goes here. Wait, why is that not? Ah, maybe. Okay. A bottler. This one is now the circuit 2 one. Okay. And I think I set you... Did I set you to anything? To nearest, right? Yeah. Then frog pots. Yeah, now we have rock pots. It was just bugged before. So here we go with the chem circuit 2. Maybe I'm gonna transfer the fluid items underneath or something to put everything back here. Instead of having so many rock pots sending stuff back. Ah, but it could clog up the pipe. No. And put it out here. And yep, that looks good. Another barrel and another tank. Plus the bottler and packager. They were... Don't need that conveyor. Sign. Storage. Storage. And these just go on top like that. Nope, not here. And only these two. Good. We still need power. So, infused wire, cutter, we have nice amount of salt now. That's pretty good. We still need to turn this one on. Connector. And this one needs to be other way around. Okay. That should be... I'm missing a redstone signal here. And I'm also gonna miss this one here. And this one I have also almost missed. That should be it. Next step. Don't need this here anymore. Now we're gonna build the actual fluid crafting area. But we also need more of these storages We now need to do a recipe, then extend the storage. To the next recipe, extend the storage. Before we do that though, I wanna change the I wanna disconnect this, do this here. Then we're gonna get the buffer back. Because we often need to now take out some buckets of the... Wait, it says 192 buckets of buffer slot. That's crazy. Okay, let's get some factory blocks here. Gonna build 2 walls. This one is gonna be circuit 1 and circuit 0. This one's gonna be circuit 2. And maybe also more circuit 0. So, cam circuit 1, circuit 0. Put here as well. Cam circuit 2. And we will see what else we need. And we need to build actually the exact same setups for the assemblers. Okay, so we have first in the... We can start here with the sulfur dioxide, right? Sulfur dioxide, yeah. Work here is the... Is that then sulfur? This one and oxygen. Sulfur, oxygen, this sulfur dioxide. So again, we need to do the scrolling. No, I cannot click. Can I right click? No. Right click left? No. Any click is removing. I cannot click into this and type the amount by hand. Okay. Then that's circuit 2. Let's give that 10 minutes. Okay, should be working. Let's request 1 bucket. See if that's working. Set up the storage afterwards. This one we actually don't need to have input here. We already know it's working. Or we actually have it already in the bucket to craft the next recipe. Large bronze. Okay, I made the large ones here. Large bronze. Good. Filter. This one is gonna be the sulfur dioxide. Like this, right? Okay. So, you should have been crafted. Didn't you? Where is it? Not in the pipe. It's not here. What happened? Where are you? What? It didn't just... Wait a minute. Let's try that again. I want to see what's happening here. One, two, sulfur. Sulfur? Sulfur. Goes in here. Is being crafted. Goes out of here. Ah. Doesn't go into here yet. This goes here. We have sulfur dioxide in the system. But we did forget to set up storage sink. This one. Okay, we have oxygen here. And here we have sulfur dioxide. Okay. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. 30,000 in here now. Sulfur dioxide is not really what we want to store that much of. We just want this to make, in the next step, sulfur trioxide. So having 2 buckets of that is fine. Next, we're gonna make the sulfur trioxide. To make that, first we need to actually craft that by hand. Change this to here. Then we're gonna put in both of these. Ah, that's actually... I have an idea. Because I want to keep these. For crafting, for setting these recipes here. So this one and this one is going to make... what is it going to make? It's going to make... Can't do that. It's going to make buckets. Oh no, it's fluid. It's going to make this sulfur dioxide. Just scroll. We just need to have this run once so we can replace that with the actual... Oh, hopefully. Yeah, I need to replace that anyway. Once I click this, I think it's gonna reset the entire thing. Let's do this, and then... Okay, that's crafted now, right? So Set this to inactive again. And we should have now some sulfur trioxide being made. And maybe it's already in here? No. Where is it? Right? Has it not been crafted? Okay, then we're gonna do this correctly. We're gonna do this then by hand here. I cannot... Ah, okay. Sadly, I have to delete that. Okay. Circuit 1 minutes, and we want 1 bucket of that. Get the fluid filter, sulfur trioxide. And that goes nowhere right now, but we have a tank then. Also, we don't need this one. Pipe. For this. Is that being crafted or what? What's happening? Also, why can I not... Wait, is there maybe a crate config? Wait. Crate mod. Extract bucket. Tank. Yeah, I know that works, but why is there no config? No, okay. I have to check that. Anyway, it wouldn't be necessary if I can drag and drop fluids from the from NEI. Like we can do it with the factory gauge. Okay, but why is there nothing incoming? That's not good. Because we should have. Yeah, he's trying to make it. But you don't have sulfur dioxide. Why you don't have sulfur? Then make it. Why are you not making it? Oh no. I know why this is happening. I know why this is happening. That is the exact same bug that we had last time. It just doesn't work. It literally... it is... nothing is set up wrong. It's literally just not working. And it's still bugged. The problem is the newest version of the mod is for a newer Minecraft version. Ah, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, let me do some research and I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully have everything fixed. If not, I will just find another solution using maybe fluid cannons or something, which would be very bad. But anyways, that's it for today. Unfortunately, we ran into the same bug as that has ended my last playthrough, and yeah, I will write the author of the mod again. He wrote me last time on GitHub that he fixed that issue, but it seems like that is not the case. Or it's not the case in the version that is compatible with Star technology. Maybe it's fixed in the newest version. Anyways, see you next time. Bye bye.